Hey guys, before we get started on this video, I just wanted to say that, as you probably already noticed, there's not going to be super quality audio with this video because my whole desk is getting rearranged and different components stuck in different places, and I haven't rewired it all back together because I'm waiting on something that's coming in today. That will be in a later video, but for now, we're just going to focus on the unboxing of something pretty cool. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to R&W Recording. Today we're going to be unboxing the WA-84 small diaphragm condenser microphones from Warm Audio. So I'm going to go ahead and be upfront with you. I've already opened this and I've already tested the mics and stuff out to make sure that I was going to actually like them. As you can see, since they're still sitting here, I do in fact like them. So let's get right into it. I opted to buy the stereo pair. You're going to flip your box up, tab out, lid open. Now you have access to the microphones. I can't remember exactly how it was packaged, so I just kind of put the manual in there. So, beautiful, rugged mic case to transport these bad boys around in. And you even get a pretty sweet sticker. I don't remember if I'd gotten a sticker from the 251. I just can't remember. I might have probably overlooked it. Again, super nice box. Very well designed. Tells you all the tech specs and stuff on the back. Very nice picture on the front. Do a little click click and boom. There we have it. The WA-84s. Let's start with what you get in the box, and then we'll take a look at the mics. So, along with your super beautiful and incredibly sturdy mic cradle, shock mount, whatever you want to call it, you also get your standard clips for if you don't have quite the room when you're trying to mic something. You also get your standard clips, and they're super tight and sturdy, so that's a nice added bonus. Let's take a look at these cradles. These cradles, I would probably say they're made out of aluminum. Like I said, super sturdy. I mean, these things grip down really nicely. Same kind of build structure as the 251's cradle. It's got this nice foam padding in here to grip onto the microphone. It's not sticky, it's just super grippy. I'm pretty sure these came in a bag, but you get 2 extra bands per cradle, and I just store them neatly underneath the shock mount. And you also get some very nice windscreens. I put my step down thread inserts in this windscreen because I don't have any mic stands with that kind of threading, and for the foreseeable future I'm not going to be recording outside or any place where there's going to be a lot of wind, so I don't really use these windscreens, but they are super nice to have and they fit beautifully onto the microphone. So there you have that. All right, moving straight on to the microphones. So the WA-84s are loaded with Cinemag USA transformers. They have polystyrene and WEMA capacitors along with a Fairchild FET. So gives quite a nice character to the microphones with all those components in mind. So when I first got the microphone set, I plugged them in and I was playing around with some audio sources, you know, acoustic guitar, I tried it on, snare drum, hi-hat, overhead, stuff like that. And I was like, these don't have quite as much character as I thought. And keep in mind, whenever it comes to recording, I was always used to just using like run-of-the-mill stuff like SM57s and just your standard dynamic microphones and condenser microphones. Nothing quite on this level. Whenever I started buying the warm stuff, that's whenever I kind of started getting into the vintage technology and analog channel strips and stuff like that. Side note, I got these mics from Sweetwater, and my sales rep is AJ Becerra. Super solid dude, extremely helpful, just an all-around great salesman. I mean, he will call you and check up on you, and you guys know from the last video that I really dig customer service post-sale. Back to it. I called AJ. I told him, the mics they didn't have the, the character that I thought they would, which I wasn't expecting, like just this explosive character of microphone that I would never need to use EQ or compression, and they were just like the perfect microphone. It wasn't like that. They sounded like every other pencil condenser to me. And he said, well, basically tell me how I was using them. And I said, well, I just plug them in and throw them on a mic stand and adjust my gain to where obviously it's not clipping. And he said, well, try this, and if you still don't like them after you try this, then you can send them back and we'll get you set up with something else, or you can just get your money back or whatever. He's like, I got your back. Cool. So what he told me to do was pad the microphones down and then drive the microphones with my channel strip, like I said, until I got the warm audio stuff and my universal audio interfaces and stuff like that. I was basically just running on like Behringer Euphoria stuff, just super standard. So plug the mics in, patted the mics down with the switch, and then basically just saturated the mics with channel strip gain. And that's whenever everything changed. Now I won't get rid of these microphones. Even if I find something better, I'm still gonna keep these around because these are super cool sounding mics. But whenever you saturate them, they just get this different sonic characteristic to them that I've never heard in another set of pencil condensers. And I think that's a lot to do with how the mics are made with their transformers and stuff like that. Again, vintage technology, still cool in 2019, 2020. So just as a side note, this video is not sponsored by Sweetwater or anybody of that sort. I just wanted to give a shout out to Sweetwater and my sales rep, AJ. If you guys are gonna start using Sweetwater and you need a sales rep, I highly recommend asking for AJ. I don't know if that's how that stuff works, but again, solid guy, solid company, solid microphones, happy customer. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share this video, and I will see you in the next one.